Okay, welcome to the commentary for the Hitch 3 lesson. First, I'd like to describe this scene for you in the movie, in case you have not seen it yet. In this scene, there is a woman. In the beginning, she's walking on the street in New York City, and she's talking on a cell phone. And she's talking to her friend at the office. She's describing what she saw on her vacation. She was supposed to be on a vacation, but on her vacation, she saw a famous guy, a famous rich Swedish guy, a guy from the country of Sweden. And this guy has a famous rich girlfriend named Allegra Cole in the movie. Well, anyway, this guy was cheating on his girlfriend, and she saw it on the island in Barbados where she was on vacation, and she got pictures. So, what is this woman's job? This woman is a gossip columnist. We call her job gossip columnist. Column, as we heard in vocabulary, means article. So she writes a gossip column. She writes a gossip article. But it's kind of a regular article. Maybe every day, maybe every week, she writes about celebrity gossip, famous people's gossip, their dirt, right? So she got some dirt while she was on vacation. She's supposed to be on vacation, but when she's on the beach, she saw this famous guy. He was with another woman, not his girlfriend. So this character in the movie, Sarah, she took some pictures. She got pictures of the famous guy cheating on his girlfriend. So she got dirt on this guy. She got gossip. So as she's back in New York City now, she's walking on the street, talking to her coworker, her friend at the office, telling him, "Oh, this is amazing. I got this great picture of him cheating." And in the beginning, she's saying, "I called it." She means, I knew, I predicted, I guessed they would break up after 6 months. And then she asked her friend, "How long has it been?" He says, 5.5 months. So very close to 6 months. So she's saying, "See, I called it. I predicted it. I knew it. I guessed they would only stay together for 6 months." So that's what she's saying. She's saying, I called it. I told you. I knew it. And then she goes into her office, and her friend is this gay guy who is in the office, who she was just talking to on the phone. He says hi. He's joking. He says, bitter party of one, pretending he's a restaurant staff person working at a restaurant. And then they kind of joke with each other. And then as they're talking, her boss comes and sees her. And her boss is not happy, actually, because she is supposed to be on vacation. She works too much. Her boss wants her to take a break. So he's kind of criticizing her, joking, not really serious, but he's kind of joking, saying, "You're a workaholic. You're overwrought. You're nervous. You work too much." And he's telling everybody, this woman has a problem. She works too much. But then Sarah, this woman, the reporter, the gossip columnist, she says, "I got pictures of this guy with another woman." And then the boss he's like, "Wow, amazing." He's like, "You're going to get a big raise. I'm going to pay you more money." And then they go into his office, and they're talking a little more. And he says, "I'm amazed. You can find dirt in a snowstorm. It means you can find gossip anywhere." And she's kind of laughing, haha. And then she asks him, "Will you pay for my hotel, pay for my vacation, since I was working?" And he kind of laughs and says, "No, forget it. I'm not paying for your vacation. Finish your article and get out. Go home." So that's the general scene. That's the general situation of what's happening when you listen to the audio from Hitch. And this is the other main character in the movie. We have two big characters in the movie. Hitch is Will Smith, who we've heard before in the other scenes. And then this woman, whose name is Sarah. And later we'll get some other smaller characters as well. But these are the two main characters in the movie. And Sarah is kind of a cynic. Sarah is a cynic about dating. She does not trust men. She thinks all men are liars. They all lie. And they just want to screw any woman they can get. Remember, screw means have sex with, right? So she's kind of insulting men in this scene a little bit. And she's not romantic at all. Hitch, our other character, Will Smith's character, he is romantic. In fact, he's very, very, very romantic. He believes in true love, and he helps men find their true loves and get them. He's the date doctor. He helps them to do better with women. Okay, so now we've set up the situation. We've prepared the situation for the movie. We have two people, the very romantic guy, Will Smith, who helps guys with dating, and then we have Sarah, who's a cynic and a gossip columnist. All right, good. And in this scene, there's a few things I should also explain. She mentions Sebi. She says, I got pictures of Sebi with a busty blonde. Sebi is the name of the rich Swedish guy. It's just a name. She also mentions Allegra Cole. Allegra Cole is the most fabulous woman in New York. Allegra Cole is another minor character. She's a very rich, beautiful woman. She was the girlfriend of Sebi. Sebi and Allegra Cole were together, and then Sebi was cheating, and our main character, Sarah, got pictures of them. So, I hope that explains all of this. Okay, good. So that's the setup. I just want you to kind of understand what you're seeing. In terms of learning language, let's kind of talk about that for a minute. Again, I think it helps a lot to see the movie. Maybe even just one time is enough. But you need the pictures in your head. You need the images. That helps you remember the vocabulary, helps you remember the slang, helps you remember the phrases. Because then you connect these words, you connect the language to pictures. That is powerful. That is why I like using movies. Because when you study from a book only, or you're only listening to your iPod, I mean, it's good, it's okay, but you don't have the same connections to the language. With a movie, you connect the language to pictures, to images, to situations, to a story you can see. That is powerful. That will help your memory a lot, especially if you watch the movie several times, many times. And also listen to these lessons and scenes from Effortless English on your iPod. So you listen when you're out, you listen when you're going to the store, you listen when you're on the bus, you listen when you're in a coffee shop. Then you go home, maybe once a week or twice a week, you watch the movie. Or maybe you only watch the scene for each lesson. You watch the scene 2, 3, 4, 5 times each day. It only takes a couple minutes. That will help you so much if you have the pictures. The pictures will help you remember. Especially, it will help you remember how to use the language. What situation should you use the language? What situation should you use the vocabulary and these phrases? It's better, I think, than only reading an article and listening to an article. The pictures will help you. But you've got to listen to these lessons many times. You have to listen 1 hour every day. You have to watch the movie more than one time. And hopefully, many times, many days. That's how you can use these movie lessons, and you can use the movie to learn quickly and effortlessly. Okay, that is all for today's commentary. Please follow my advice and listen many, many times to each lesson. Listen to each scene from the movie several times. Do it over many days, not a lot during one day, but a little bit, but over many days, for many days. Okay, if you do that, at the end of this movie, you will know all the English in Hitch. You will know it. You will understand it instantly, quickly. You will remember it, and you will be able to use it yourself very quickly. That takes time. That takes repetition, but you can do it. Okay, good luck. If you have questions about the movie scenes or about the language, please write your question in the forums.